All right. You ever played a game that's like got that pressure luck feel? Like you feel like you're better. You feel like you're more luckier than the other people. You feel like you got more oomph to your role than the other people. You feel like oh, I could do better than them. I could do this better and I could do that better. So I deserve to get a little bit more oomph in my buck here on the rolls and all that kind of stuff. Well, Deep Dive gives you that. It's your pressure luck set collection game in which you use your little penguin. You get three, and you waddle your little self up to this different shallow end, to the deep end, to the bigger deep end, so on and so on. And it turns as simple. You flip over an ocean tile, you see what it is, you reveal it, and basically, like if it's food, you can keep it or you can move on, go to the next one, so on and so on. But if you get eaten, your penguin's stuck. Now you have to wait till your turn again and try to do it again. And once your three penguins are stuck, if I remember correctly, then you get a consolation prize pretty much at one of the places that your penguins are stuck at. Um, but basically, you could take whatever you reveal in the shallow, or you could dive deeper, hoping for a larger catch. But the deeper you go, the more predators there are. That's what makes it harder. As you come to the surface with your food, you build sets of colors. So you have to build like the three colors, which is I think is like yellow, green, and red or something. But then other than that, you target the numbers, you target the colors you need to complete the sets, and then you score the maximum number of points. When one of the depths of the ocean has been fully explored, like the whole section of that section of the depth, like you got shallow here, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one, and then you got very, very deep here. Let's say one of them is completely explored and all the tiles are over. That is when the game ends and the penguin water the little selves back to the, at the end, and you count up your points. But I think you have like one, maybe two rounds after one of them's flipped over, and then it's like, okay, that's like a warning. You got one or two rounds left. But yeah, I mean, look at this. It's just a simple, clean, little tile type base game, and it's just the coolest game I think we played over at the house. I mean, it's just like I said. Here's all the little tiles you get. There's the deep dive. There's the last dive. There's the penguins. There's all the food, the predators, all that kind of stuff. There's the components you get in the game. It's really cool. Oh, and then depending on how many people you play, you have to take out a certain amount of tiles. Depends on how many you take out. And then that's basically how it sets up. It goes from very, very shallow to very, very deep. And that's what I mean. But yeah, you got that. You flip one, you flip it, and you take the tile and you go on and so on and so on. And then you got your food tile that has like the point value, the 4 player plus icon, which means I think it's like the ones that you throw in or you take out depending on how many people you play and all that. But then you have stuff like the bubble, the rock, and all that. The rock, um, it lets you choose which surface you want to go to next or whatever. The bubble one, you must have to automatically go to the next surface. I mean, to the next depth. But these are the colors I was telling you about that you have to match. Yellow, green, red, so on and so on. Predator, you must, stay there and flip, so on. Once you revive, you got to do all that. Uh, and then pretty much, like I said, the game ends when, there it is. Too much to read all at once. But basically, like I said, the game ends when all are flipped in one section. And then after that happens, I think you got like one or two turns, depending on who flipped it. If the first player flipped it, you got two, and so on. And then here's the scoring. But yeah, and then the solo rules, which makes this really cool. It's solo. Is this? It's really, really cool. And like I said, here's the back. It's quick little references, but I won't go through everything. I put them all in bags already, so I'll show you like little pieces. Like here's the Predator on the deep, deep dive. And they all have little numbers on the back to let you know what's what. Like this one is your very deep. The very shallow is 1 dot. But you have like that, see, and there's little points on them. And then, stuff like that. So, I mean, just for a simple little tile flip game, like I said, see, there's the bubbles, there's predators, um, there's different kind of fish in here. And you got, trying to see if I can find like a rock or something, maybe. See, and they're different colors. They go by different colors and stuff like that. See, like, there's your 3 colors that you would have to get. So on. But, like I said, then you got the other deep. Oh, and then they go by bigger fish. Well, if I can get it to come up, I would have shown it to you. See, and then you got pictures of, like, fish. And they all got different points. See, all these different color fish that you get and all that. And then you get, like, very shallow, very, very shallow, and so on. And you got, like, little shrimp that are worth 1 point. And so on. But it's a very, very fun tile flipping style. Oh, see, there's the rock. But yeah, this is a very fun tile flipping, just play with your kids, play with your family. Fun game. I mean, it's a very interesting who's got more luck than the other person, and who's going to be willing to dive deeper and flip the cards over. But this is cool too. There's your first dive, last dive playing. But like, here's the little penguins. It's the cutest little things I've ever seen. They're all making different poses. Like, one looks like it's leaping, one looks like it's standing, and then the other one looks like it's diving. So I mean, you got all these different colors, all this different stuff. But this is definitely a game to get. Like, I definitely highly recommend getting this game from anybody that asks about it. It's a very fun, simple, easy, just quick to learn style game. If you want to play with your family, your friends, your kids, and just play for fun, this is easily the game to play. I mean, look at this. That's basically how it's set up, and that's basically how it plays. I mean, it's simple, easy, quick, 1 to 6 players. I mean, it's a very, very fun game. And if it wasn't for AEG, like I said, let me have a chance to review this one, I'd have never played it. So I'd love to review more games from y'all. I would love to be able to look at more games from y'all and play them all. But just message me and let me know what you think. And other than that, if you have any more questions, just hit me up. Thank you.